Hey, what's going on? Thank y'all for tuning in again to the Dear Singles podcast. I know you're going to learn something today. This one here is dedicated to the Dear Single ladies. Yeah, this one here is just for you, right? So the question today is, are you independent woman or are you a super independent woman? I'm telling you, if you don't get this right as a single, your marriage is going to be in jeopardy. I promise you that, right? So, let me tell you the difference in between an independent woman and a super independent woman. An independent woman, she makes her own money, but she still desire a husband to lead, to care for her, to protect her. Now, a super independent woman, she makes her own money, but she'll tell everybody and they mama, even the man that she's trying to date, I don't need a man. You ain't gonna do that no more after this right here. After I tell you what that says to a man, you ain't gonna do that no more. Okay, so watch out. Watch this now. I know I'm gonna get some comments on this, but you know it's all good. I'm trying to help somebody succeed, right? So watch this. A super independent woman, she makes her own money, and she'll tell anybody, like I said, anybody, and they mama, that she don't need a man. She'll roll her eyes and pop her face. Listen, I had to have a little fun in that thing, right? I just had to have a little fun in that thing, right? So now I put this fan down, but I got these fans right here for sale too, by the way. But anyway, I'm gonna put that on down. So anyway, I'm going on into it like this. See, the independent woman, she can still get a good man. But a super independent woman, she'll always get the panhandlers. What I mean by the panhandlers? The bums. What I mean by the bums? I'm finna tell you what I mean by the bums. Because I know that you probably say, I ain't going for no bums. I ain't gonna get no bum a time of the day, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like I say, the super independent woman will roll her eyes and pop her fan. Because she know what she ain't gonna do that, blah, 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 right? So watch this. The panhandler is a brother that knows how to smooth talk you with his potential while disabling you with his words. And the most offensive word to a super independent woman, I bet you can't guess it. I bet you won't. I bet you won't guess it. No, you won't. Watch this. It starts with an N. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let me spell it out for you. It's N-E-E-D. Need. That is the most offensive word to a super independent woman. What do I mean by it? Well, let me give you some examples. All right, so watch this. If you're a super independent woman and this here scenario happened for you, right? He says, baby, you need me to pay your rent or your mortgage? The super independent woman gonna be like, nope, I got this. Because you already made it clear you don't need a man. Right? And then he might even ask you, baby, do you need me to pay your phone bill? Nope. Why? Because you don't need a man. And you gonna make sure he knows that. Because you don't want no man to think that you need him, right? I got you. I feel you. I got you. He might even see your electric bill on the counter and might pick it up and be like, hey, baby, you need some money on this bill? Nope. You go keep denying it. Nope, nope, nope. Because you got this. You want to show him I don't need a man for nothing. You're going to learn today to stop that if you're a super independent woman. So I'm trying to take you from the super independent woman to the independent woman and still be able to get you a good man. If you don't listen, that's on you. I'm just trying to warn you, right? So watch this. Then you'll be out with your girlfriends, which are the independent women, and you the only super independent woman, and they talking about they man won't even offer to pay this. He won't even offer to pay nothing. While you over there feeling like, I ain't got that problem because my man always offer to pay this, that, that. I just tell him I don't need it. And the problem is, you got the panhandler. You got the panhandler. The other ones probably ain't trying to do it because it ain't their wife. But you got the panhandler. Because every time he say need, you say no. Ooh, you need to watch this right here. Every time he say need, you say no. And so watch this. You quick to tell your girlfriends, look, yours ain't like that. Yours always offer to pay. Right. He always do. Yours just like theirs, except for yours is a panhandler. The super independent woman. And yours, you want to accept it as long as he say need. You will not accept it. And the thing is, he knows that. Oh, you ain't think a man was that smart? Oh yeah, he knows that. He knows that. So the moral of the story is, are you an independent woman or a super independent woman? There is a difference. I'm just trying to help somebody. Help you in your relationship if you headed towards marriage. Because if you don't get it right in your singleness, it's just going to manifest even much wronger in your marriage. Deuces.